Sup, yo? Fire signs. That's who you gonna be today. You're gonna be the fire signs. You're up next. All right, welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. This is an advanced tarot session for those of you who are coming brand new, which most of you will be. It's for spiritual adults, so there's many layers of meaning in my readings. I'm going to touch on a few. All right, not all of them. It may or may not resonate. Keep that in mind. I'll try to remind you, but if I don't, just keep that in mind. All right, hear me and also feel me for best results. Sometimes the roles can be reversed for those of you who are new to tarot. The spirits will speak about whatever it is that they please. And viewer discretion is advised. Fantastic. So listen, this is your conscious love reading, okay? Because we must be woke within the womb of love, within the bosom of love. We must always be woke. That's what I say. All right? And if you're behind the black veil, that's probably what you say. Am I right? Because that is what we do here, behind the black veil. All right? We must stay alert and awoke with a wh. All right? Fantastic. So let's take a look at what's going on with you and your lover, you and the one that you love. This about love, okay? This ain't about no situationship, even though they might mention it. But this about love, this about who you love, okay? In your heart and your soul, all right? Romantically. Romantically. Who do you love? Okay. Fantastic. I'm feeling Tupac vibes right now. All right. Big up to Tupac. Oh, yeah. By the way, I'm outside, so you might hear the fucking jungle. Okay, out here. It was mad quiet. But now that I'm filming, of course, everyone's like, oh, ooh, me. Let me get on your video. But it's all good. It's nature. You know, it's nature. So are you around a lot of birds like me? Chickens, perhaps? I don't know. Earth sign. Earth sign. Fire sign. Okay, maybe you rocking with an earth sign. I don't know. Okay, but here's the deal. How you view yourself. I wish that thing would just fly away. Fly away. It's very noisy. Okay, is there a lot of noise and birds and a lot of cawing, caw? All right, listen. All right, I'm trying not to get distracted. How you view yourself in this relationship with the person that you love. This is how you view yourself. Like such. Oh, you view yourself as protecting what matters most in this relationship, perhaps. Making it happen. Making it go down. Making dreams come true, perhaps. Perhaps. Okay, let's go further. How you view your partner in this relationship. How you view your partner is this. You view your partner as, what would be the word that I would want to use here? Upset? But not upset like actively, kind of like a brooding, sort of introspective, kind of kicking rocks-ish kind of thing. All right, that's how you view your partner in this relationship. Maybe as someone in sorrow, perhaps. Someone who is unafraid, but not pleased with the situation. Something like that. Okay, very experienced in life. This guy's experienced in life. He fears nothing, but he's not entirely pleased with the parameters of life, with how it goes down in life. He's not really feeling it. But, you know, he's cool. He's the sole survivor. Okay, so, he ain't worried about it. He's not one of these guys down here. So he feels like it's not that bad. Could be worse. All right, so how you view your relationship as a whole is like this: destiny. You view the relationship as destiny. Now, that can mean many things. Excuse me, you could see this person as your destiny, or you could see what's happening with this person as destiny. Okay? So let's go over to your partner and get a little bit of a reference point. How your partner views themselves in this relationship is as such. They view themselves as a safe haven. They view themselves quite possibly as something you're afraid of. They view themselves quite possibly as something that you need to trust in. All right, let's go further. How your partner views you in this relationship. How they view you is as follows. They view you like this, as somebody that's blocking them, possibly, as someone who is firm in your beliefs. They view you in this relationship as someone who is watching them very closely. But someone who is not making any moves. Okay? They said, loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep fronting. Saying what you gonna do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. Okay, so fantastic. How your partner views your relationship as a whole, like this: a disaster. I'm sorry. For those of you who are feeling sore about this information, keep in mind I have no idea who you are. Okay, and even so, you don't really need to know people to respect their pain. So it's kind of like when a little baby is like, trying to walk and they fall down and you laugh at them, but it's not sinister. It's not out of malice. It's good natured. It's like, oh yeah, I remember when that was me, or, I remember trying to ride a bike, or, I remember how hard I thought it was and I thought the world was over, and isn't that cute? So whatever, it's not cute, but in this situation, but I'm just saying, I'm laughing with you. I'm laughing with you because I certainly understand the phenomenon of the relationship that is a disaster. I know all about that. I'm an expert. Okay, you're in good hands. I am an expert. So they see the relationship as a disaster, as mayhem, as destruction, terror, and mayhem, perhaps. And that's the deal. All right. So let's move on from there. Let's move on. We're going to go into the key strength in your relationship. And the key strength is as such. Well, the key strength is that you're both having a new beginning. Okay, that's the strength. I'm not sure how that's supposed to affect your relationship. Let's move on to the weak point, and perhaps we'll get some guidance and some parameters there. Okay, this guy wanted to come out. Oh, wow. Okay, that's the weak point. The weak point is that you've both given up. The weak point is that you've both had to sacrifice the relationship. The weak point is that there's nothing that can be done. And by the nothing, I don't know. I don't even believe in nothing can be done. I don't even believe in that. So the cycle has ended. We know that. Okay, that's the strength. Okay, the bullshit is over, at least for the both of you in this situation. Okay, at the very least. But the weak part, I mean, you can always strengthen weaknesses, people. You know that. You can always strengthen weaknesses. But I have to say, that is no bueno. I'm getting a give up vibe. I'm giving a a sacrifice vibe. Obviously, that's what the card represents. And someone is forced to sacrifice it. It must be the universe. If you're both forced to sacrifice it, since I don't really believe in can't do something about it, um, it must be the universe. The universe is handling this. And it's like, no, give me that. It's like two kids fighting over a toy kind of thing. Not that that's what was happening, but somehow you two were not in agreement. And yeah, because the disaster happened. Okay. And your partner feels like you caused the disaster. And perhaps you might be feeling a little remorse here. But I don't know what you could be protecting under these circumstances. What are you protecting? Protecting what matters most to you. What matters most to you? That might not be your partner. Okay? That might not be the person you love. It's weird. Okay. I'm getting some very strange vibes off of this. Okay, so where you seem to be heading in your relationship, where you both seem to be heading regarding this relationship is this. Healing. Okay, good. I am so thrilled to hear that, because really this card was giving me the heebie-jeebies big time. Being in that place with the weak point of your relationship. What you mean you forced to sacrifice your relationship? Where do they do that at? Okay, that is what I need to know. Okay, but I guess the one person, whoever felt like, a disaster was caused, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you come in here and you causing disasters, motherfucker. So yeah, gotta fucking bounce. Must bounce. Okay, got to get to safety. Must get away from this crazy motherfucker, or whatever they were saying. And that makes sense. But the person who caused the disaster, why are they forced to sacrifice it? Or maybe they're being forced to sacrifice it is what caused the disaster. That's a possibility. That's a strong possibility. All right, but this is where you're headed. Healing in the relationship. That's interesting. That's interesting. It may or may not resonate. Okay. Lastly, let's get into something to keep in mind going forward in this relationship. Keep this in mind. Someone is holding back, someone held back. But there's a possibility of coming back together with this card. Let's go deeper. Okay, let's go deeper. There needs to be some emotional control of the emotions. There's a temporary separation. You separated, you're coming back together. When it's all said and done, there's a choice, an emotional choice that needs to be made. Give us some clarification on something to keep in mind about this relationship. What do we mean by that? Somebody is holding back, they're being the emperor. Now, that could be narcissist energy, masculine primarily, not necessarily. One more on this just to clear it all up, if that's possible, ancestors. Damn, narcissist energy. Wow, that is a grand disappointment, fire signs. That is grand. Here's the Emperor card. Here's the Magician. Often when they rock together, it means narcissist. But if we weren't sure, emotional starvation, someone held back, emotionally out of narcissism and dysfunction, which absolutely should cause the tower in any sane person. Okay? Abso-fucking-lutely. And perhaps someone feels like someone else, because I don't know who's who. All right? I know I said, this is for you, and again, the spirits will say what they please. But it appears here that this person feels that you are firm in your, so I'm going to speak it out the way I said it, right? Okay, but that it might be mixed, flipped the other way, whatever. This person on this side feels that they offered you a safe haven full of emotional fulfillment. You blocked them, it caused the tower. It caused the entire association with each other to fall down into ruin. And it's because of this narcissistic energy. It's because of the manipulation, the emotional starvation, emotional starvation, and this emperor energy of being firm in your will, firm beliefs, firm in your will, and up to no good. Okay? That's something to keep in mind. That is not conducive to the healing and the cutting out of the toxins of this relationship. It says this is where you're heading. So someone is healing some narcissistic energy, maybe? Is there a such thing as that, fire signs? Can you heal a narcissist? Is that possible? It is, I guess. Can you give me a little more on, I'm just going to get a little more on this, this weak point in your relationship here and the strength. Let's get a little more on both of those. Let's start with the bad news, shall we? All right. So what is the weakness in this relationship? The weak point is this, clarifying. Oh, somebody doesn't want to deal with the Queen of Swords. That's some punk shit. I'm sorry if it's you who's being a punk. I'm sure you see it differently. But, in the hood, it's real clear who's a pussy most of the time. All right? I had an ex, okay, just briefly. I had an ex who was all of the genitals, okay? So if you have an ex that is all of the genitals, he was a dick, a pussy, and an asshole. Okay, so maybe, have you had someone like that who was like a dick, a pussy, and they all genitals put together? All of them? They don't need you. They're everything. Okay? Everything fucking fucked up, right? I mean, however it plays out, according to the tower. But anyhow, somebody doesn't want to deal with the Queen of Swords. That is some punk shit, because the Queen of Swords is what's up. I love a tough woman. I love a tough woman who handles her fucking business. You know what I'm saying? And she don't play that. She don't fucking put up with no bullshit of no fucking kind. It's about clear perception. She sees things clearly, and she's very just. So she doesn't cut off your head for no reason. She's not just a lady with a knife wilding and chopping people's heads off. No. It's not the Queen of Hearts. It's the Queen of Swords. Okay, so she got reason and logic with her shit. That's based on the laws of the fucking universe. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. The forced sacrifice, and boom, somebody got their head cut off, and now they don't want to, whoever's on this side doesn't want to contend with this lady here. Okay, let's clarify. Okay. All right. I get a real, okay, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting a fear vibe here. Okay? I'm getting a fear vibe. Somebody gave up, or y'all both gave up. One person gave up because they already cut your head off. So they was like, okay, I cut the dude's head off. What am I supposed to do? Hang out with the body? You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here, put her sword back and she was bounced. You know what I'm saying? So, that's one person. That's this person who was with the tower and, sees you as, or sees the other one as the mayhem bringer, the chaos maker, the destruction, the destroyer. Okay? You're Conan the destroyer to them, or, whatever, vice versa. But they do love you. They do love you, but they will fucking kill you dead before they let you beat them, that sort of thing. And that may be something that you're not willing to go through, dealing with this Queen of Swords, or the other person. This person may have given up because they didn't want to deal with this person, and this love, this unconditional love, this divine union wasn't important to them. It wasn't worth it to them. Okay? They didn't see that as something that they wanted to strive for. Okay, so let's talk about there's more layers there, but we're going to move on. Let's talk about the strength, the strong point for this relationship for the both of you. New beginnings, things are new, cycles ended, the birth of new willpower, refreshed energy on some level. All right, and perhaps no. I'll just move on from there. Okay. It's more on the strong point. Okay, the strong point is you both agree there is a feminine energy that has authority over the environment. She knows things about the environment. She knows things about life and the creatures that live on the planet. She's like one with them in this card. She's very kind and welcoming and accommodating, as long as you're loyal to her. If you are no longer loyal, she will use her power that she has. She's got juice. So she's going to use her juice, not like a spell caster. She doesn't need to cast any kind of spell. She has authority. So it's like, you see how this snake, you can probably see that. There's a snake reaching up, as one of the tenants and the residents of the swamp. And, she's totally naked because she has nothing to fear. And so, so the atmosphere comes to her, to her rescue. The atmosphere comes to defend her. The creatures will rise up, kind of like the crocodile hunter. Remember the crocodile hunter? Like, he was fucking with the crocodiles, and he was fucking with this and fucking with that. Then he went swimming with the stingrays. Right. And the show got canceled. Am I right? The show got motherfucking canceled. The animal world was like, oh, we got him now. Okay? We won't handle this, gators. Don't worry. We got this. So the atmosphere comes together. And perhaps you also have a similar power. Maybe you both have this kind of power. I don't know. All right? But this is a possibility. And lastly, so I'm getting this. God, this is a mess. I'm getting that you're both having new beginnings. You both have authority over your environment to some degree, but you're both not doing anything about it, not doing anything about the new beginning. Not doing anything about it. Just let's get one more. Why would you do that? Or you both blow people's minds. People are surprised at you too. I don't know. Yeah. I get a not doing nothing about it vibe here. Not doing nothing about it. That's the strength. Oh, maybe you're centering yourselves. You're both centering yourselves. Okay. You're both trying to get favorable outcome. You're both committed to the new beginning, but I don't know that means the new beginning is with each other. What's this new beginning about in terms of the strength, the strong point of the relationship with the fire signs and their loved person? What's the key strength of the new beginning really about? What's it really about? Here, all of this. Put all this together and tell me what are we saying? We're saying this. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yes. All right. The strong point is you're both bursting free from old beliefs. You're both surrendering. Sorry if I hit the mic. You're both surrendering to um, this turn of the karmic wheel. You're both having the courage to start new. That's interesting. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to leave it at that, fire signs. All right? That sounds like it's to be continued because there was such layers on that. So many things to know. All right? But I hope those messages helped you. I really do. Get a personal reading if you need one. All right? Get my contact information. It's down below for more deep-ass readings such as these. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell on your way out. Pick up a copy of what? Discriminating Wisdom. Of course, the link is down below. It'll take you straight to Amazon. Do yourself a favor. There's an ebook. There's a print book. Okay? And sign the kids up for Conscious Kids Art Project. It is an art class online for social emotional learning through the arts and crafts. Okay? And that is going to be good. Get over there. Look over the website. Okay? Don't worry. You don't have to commit. You don't have to commit. Okay? Just take a look at the website. See if you like it. Okay? Because I'm telling you this, and I think the earth signs this. If your president took these classes, we would not be in the situation we're in today. I'm just saying. Give that some thought if you care about the future, people. All right? Fantastic. Thanks for stopping by, Fire Sign. Always good to talk to you. And thanks for taking a look behind the black veil.